Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you how I learned Riddle R2 Yuri Revenge game in a short period of time. So without any further ado, intro.
Watch and learn.
So welcome back here again. So I'm uploading a couple times in a month, 15 and 30. And my channel is about entertaining and education just like this one. And please follow me on my social media accounts, all of it in the description down below. So without any further ado, let's jump to the first tip for you. So my first tip for you, it's so easy. Just use good equipment, like a good headphone, a good mouse, a good keyboard, especially small keyboard. It's gonna help you a lot at the game. And really invest in a good chair. I really highly recommend it because if you really don't comfort in your chair, it's gonna be hard for you to play for quite some time. So I highly recommend a good equipment at the beginning, because for me I think one of the most important one is the headphone in my opinion, and the mouse and the keyboard. Please don't use the speaker at all. Why? Because in Riddle R2 Yuri Revenge sometimes there's small sounds it make the difference. Like moving a tank, when a tank is moved there is a sound for it. When a drone is moving, there's a sound for it. Even the plane, the rocketeers, or the spy, or everything get inside the flag track or IV, that make small sounds. It's very good to capture these sounds by headphone. It's really very effective and good to hear your enemy moving, because that makes the huge difference between losing the game and winning the game. So let's jump to the tip 2. Play online and record your videos. It is so obvious, and some people they say, why I need to record my videos when I play online? Riddle R2 is, I told you before, it's multitasking game. So when you're playing the game, you cannot pay attention for everything, especially if you are new or medium level player. So what I'm telling you is, recording your games, it can help you a lot because it gives you the third person look for your own game. And sometimes, to be honest, when you play with other players online, you can copy their strategy, you know, and just look, for example, and say, oh my god, that guy, he have this strategy, oh, he used this way for me, so let me copy it, let me use this one in my techniques. It's gonna help you a lot. Believe me, it skyrocketed my game. I was at the beginning, I was a bot, you know, I built sentry guns and I built Tesla in my base. It's hilarious, believe me, it's hilarious. After a while, I started to look for people and say, why they do this, why they do that, so let me try this, so let me try this. After a while, let me try this, or let me try this. And believe or not, in just like 1 month, I understand the fundamental of playing the game without learning from anyone. It's so easy, you know, it's not that hard. So I'm gonna include for you the app that I use personally to record my videos, and I will include for you a free option too. It's very good application too. I will put it in the description down below. Tip number 3. Play faster than you used for. Some people they say, hold on, what do you say about we don't understand? Let me explain for you. If you play faster than you used for, your play game will gonna skyrocket very fast. Let me show you how you can do it. By 2 ways. By you play rekool maps and you play, you know, the fast, or we call maximum speed in skirmish mode on CNC application, you know, not the original one. Play with 1 or 2 bots and just know how fast they are when they are attacking, when they are building, and try always to build as fast as possible like the boat in that game, because you know this two, you know, situation on rekool maps and on skirmish mode for the maximum speed, both of these maps will let you build very fast, and it need really good multitasking, especially at building and at building units. It's gonna help you a lot, believe me. And when I follow this strategy, it's improved my level at the game quite substantially at the beginning when I was completely noob. And some people they say we don't have rekool maps. It's a custom map, so if you don't have these maps, I have a video, I already done it for this one, how to install the maps. You can find the link for it. I'll put it somewhere above or below in the description. So check it around, I'll give it for you. Please, if you enjoy so far, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell icon so YouTube can notify you. And please give me this like button, it can help me a lot with my videos. Tip number 4. I highly recommend you watch The Good Player on YouTube and on Twitch. It's from me, guys. I'm encouraging you to watch the best player of the game and the best Twitch streamers. Believe me, it's gonna help you a lot because you know these guys, they are practicing the game as much. They've been in very complicated situations, so and how they deal with this situation, you know, survive from it, or they've been in a trap or somewhere around that, you know. So I highly recommend you watching them because it's gonna improve your brain. That's what you want. They were gonna improve your brain, same as when I told you if you record your games, that will do the same function. You're gonna be the third person, so you're gonna watch them and gonna improve your brain. So that's what you want. You want everything start here, and then you're gonna improve at your, you know, at playing at the game. Everything start here, because you're gonna be in that time stress free. You know, you're gonna be stress free when you be a third person looking. You know, I already done a video for the best YouTube channels on Riddle R2 Yuri Revenge. So if you never saw that video before, you can check it out. I put it above or in the description down below if you're interested at it when you finish the video. Tip number 5. Don't care who's the person in front of you. What I mean by that is, a lot of people, if they saw someone, he's like a boat, he built some sentry guns, or they built some Tesla, or his dog control is bad, they say, oh, he's a noob, just leave it out, oh, we can't win him and all that kind of things. No, try to play serious as possible. Because I met a lot of players, they are horrible at controlling dogs, they are horrible at buildings, but their tank control, they are incredibly awesome. And how much I play with them, I always lost because the tank control, the unit control, it's so good. So what I'm telling you is, always when you play the game, don't care what the person in front of you, if he's extremely pro or extremely noob, because everyone is not perfect and not everyone know all the tricks in the book. So always I highly recommend you play serious with every single player you play with it on the game. Tip number 6. Try to focus on one skill at a time if you are completely noob. What I mean by that is, if you are noob, you cannot understand the game, there is a whole lot of information you should know. Try to focus on one skill. At the game, there is some skills is important more than others. So for example, multitasking, or knowing your map, or buildings, or unit control. These fundamentals, if you understand each one of it, and you know each one of it, you're gonna be good at basically like 80% or 90% of the game, because you know there is one more, you know, glitches and you know tricks you can do it. That's you can learn it later when you become more advanced. But I'm saying as a noob is always try to learn one skill at a time. You know, like a building, how you can build, how can you do a base walk, how can you defend your base, and there's a much more things you can do. How can you repair it, how can you sell it if there is a lot of attacks happen for you. So you not need to be perfect in all of these skills to be pro. You need to focus on one of these skills to be much good at it. Then you're gonna jump up to the next one, and then you jump up to the next one. Or you can try focus on one skill and try, you know, just improve a little bit on each one of it. So I highly recommend you do this. You're gonna see a significant boost for your level at the game. Tip number 7. Try to know one map at a time. Believe me, it's gonna help you a lot. Because maps, they are different. There are some of them, they are, you know, they control how the unit is function, and they can manipulate it. They can manipulate a lot of these maps. So some of them they can make the unit stronger, and some of them they make it weaker, and some map they are wealthier, some map they are not wealthier, some map is built for 1 versus 1, and some map they are... I told you there is a lot of different map on Red Alert 2 Revenge, and it manipulated a lot. So what I'm saying is, always try to master one map with one style. What I mean by that is, if you want to be good at 1 versus 1 map, try to play all the maps, one map from all these maps, and try to master it. And then later, after you master it, try to jump to the next one, jump to the third one, and that's how it works, you know? Because each mode for this map is different, they have different strategy, they have different thought. You know, if you have a wealthy map, so the rush on the MCV will be incredibly awesome, but if you play 1 versus 1, the rush, for example, for the miner, it will be incredibly awesome, you know? So I told you, it's different strategies for different maps and different mode. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss any video from me. And please share this video with all your friends and the people that you care about. So, see you later.